Monster Jam is an experience like no other. A phenomenon that is trending across the world. Born from raw power. Driven by fearless competitors. Strength is measured in horsepower. And emotions that are pushed to their edge. But the true force, the spark that ignites it all, is you, the fans.
You are the roar that pushes us to drive harder.
And go higher. We need your energy. So get up. Get loud. Every clap. Every cheer. This is your house. This is your moment. We can feel you. We can hear you. Anaheim, are you ready? I said, are you ready?
Are you ready for Monster Jam?
This is JCB Racing. 12 drivers have been randomly seated into the bracket. Now, 4 of our fastest drivers from last event have an automatic buy-in into round 2. But first up, 8 trucks go head-to-head. Only 4 can make it to the second round. Make some noise, Anaheim, if you're ready for JCB Racing!
Our first head-to-head matchup coming up. In the blue lane, give it up for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck Rec Deck. And his opponent racing out of the red lane. Make some noise for Zach Garner, wild side. Zach Garner, wild side, is 1-0 against Tech Deck Rec Deck. This could even the score if Bryce Kenny can get to that finish line first and move on into round 2. They're both lined up. Let's go racing! Zach Garner, wild side, advances on into round 2 to see Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Casey, really quickly, what a wild turn of events. Tech Deck Rec Deck had the lead, and that same corner is just plaguing him.
That's right, Kay. Taking home the win was Zach Garner in Wildside with a 16.997, a fast time. But earlier today, Bryce Kenny talked about how he thought the right lane would be more slick, and that proved true in that last race.
Wildside advances on here in your official JCB Racing Competition bracket up on the video board here as we're going to get set here for our second head-to-head matchup. In the blue lane, makes a noise for Cole Vinard, Black Pearl. And racing out of the red lane, give it up for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. The winner of this race will move on to see Barry Musauer and Zombie. These two have not seen each other yet so far here in 2026. Your winner is Cole Vinard, Black Pearl. Cole Vinard, Black Pearl advances on into round 2. A great race ran by both of our drivers here in our first head-to-head matchup, or second head-to-head matchup here in round 1. We're going to wait for the official time there from our official Monster Jam timing system. But Cole Vinard and the Black Pearl will see Barry Musauer and Zombie. There it is, a 17.706. Zach Garner, Wildside, still has the fastest time of the night so far. We're going to move on to our third head-to-head matchup. Racing out of the blue lane, makes a noise for Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. And racing out of the red lane, makes some noise for John Gordon, Megalodon. John Gordon and Megalodon is 1-0 against Ringling Bailey Circuit and Corey Rummel. The winner of this race will see Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Ringling Bailey Circuit to the line first, followed by the approach of Megalodon as we get set to go green. Your winner is Megalodon. The blue lane is tripping up a lot of our drivers here on that far last turn up to the straightaway to the finish line. Unfortunately there for Ringling Bailey Circuit, he looked like he was in the lead, just got caught up. We're awaiting that official time for John Gordon and Megalodon, but he will advance on to see Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. A great time, fastest time of the night so far. It is a 16.870. This is our last head-to-head matchup here in round 1 in the blue lane. Makes a noise for Dalton Widener, Shell-Shocked. And racing out of the red lane, welcome on in, Jamie Garner, Toro Loco. First time meeting here in 2026 for both of these two. The winner will move on to see Mike Christensen, Vendetta, in our round 2 matchup. El Toro Loco celebrating 25 years, shell-shocked, a brand new Monster Jam truck made by Dalton Wider himself. Your winner is Dalton Widener, shell-shocked. Dalton Widener and Shell Shock looked like he had no trouble on that last turn down the straightaway. Gets the win from El Toro Loco. He will advance on to see Mike Christensen Vendetta. Times are locked in. He crosses the finish line with a time of 17.094. Let's take a look at our JCB Racing bracket there. Round 2 is officially set. Son of a Digger, Zombie, Gravedigger, and Vendetta both have that automatic advancement into round 2. Wildside will see Son of a Digger. Black Pearl will see Zombie. Megalodon will see Gravedigger, and Shell Shocked will see Vendetta.
This is the second round of JCB Racing. Our fastest 4 drivers for round 1 have made it to this round. Now they're going to be competing against the 4 fastest drivers from our last event. But oh boy, only 4 can make it to the semifinal round. Y'all ready for more JCB Racing?
Advancing on into round 2 from round 1. They're racing out of the blue lane. We have Zach Gardner and Wildside. And for the very first time here tonight, it is Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, racing out of the red lane, taking on Wildside. These are 2 fast racers. Do not blink as they get ready to go green. Wildside coming up to the line. Wildside and Zach Garner advance on. What a race by these 2. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Zach Garner and Wildside getting it done, especially in those corners. Take a look at that time. The fastest time of the night so far, 16.693. For the first time here tonight, racing out of the blue lane, it is Bari Musauer, Zombie. And advancing on into round 2, racing out of the red lane, we have Cole Vinard and the Black Pearl. First time meeting for them. The winner will see Wildside. Keep in mind the winner of this race must get a time faster than 16.693 for lane choice. What a race! We are going to go to our official Monster Jam timing system. Incredible. Take a look at this replay. Both are neck and neck there on the straightaway. I can't tell right now who the winner is. Anaheim, who do you think the winner is? Your winner is Cole Vinard, the Black Pearl. What a race by Cole Vinard and the Black Pearl, and also Bari Musauer and Zombie. Let's take a look and wait for that official time here to see who will have lane choice in your JCB semifinal round. Keep in mind the winner, Black Pearl, must get a time faster than 16.693. For the first time here tonight, racing out of the blue lane, makes a noise for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. And advancing on into round 2, there in the red lane, we got John Gordon, Megalodon. Gravedigger is 1-0 against Megalodon so far right now in our 2026 season. The winner will move on to your JCB semifinal round. Gravedigger to the line very quickly as we await the arrival of Megalodon. Those racing lights there at the far end of our race lanes. What a race! John Gordon Megalodon advances on. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger had him beat, but gets caught up on that blue turn pod. Megalodon takes full advantage. Take a look at this replay. John Gordon Megalodon taking full advantage, getting the win, moves on to your semifinal round. Take a look at that time, another sub 17 seconds, a 16.907. This is our final head-to-head matchup here in round 2. For the first time here tonight, it is Mike Christensen, Vendetta. And arriving there into round 2 in the red lane, we got Dalton Widener and Shell Shocked. Shell Shocked is 1-0 against Vendetta here so far in the 2026 season. The winner will see Megalodon in the semifinal round. Winner must get a time faster than 16.907 for lane choice. Shell Shocked to the line now as we're going to get set for that lighting tree to go green. What fantastic racing we are watching, Anaheim. Another cool, close race here as we go up to our super glue, glued to the action replay. Tire to tire for both of them. Wow! This should be hundredths of a second, if not Vendetta and Shell Shocked. What a race between these two as we're going to go to our Monster Jam timing system. Take a look at the video board. It is going to be hard for our officials and the timing system to figure out who the winner is. Anaheim, who do you think the winner is? Shell Shocked or Vendetta? Remember, the winner will move on to see Megalodon. Your winner is Mike Christensen, Vendetta. 17.000 for Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Megalodon will have lane choice in your semifinal round. Let's take a look at your official JCB Racing bracket as the semifinals are set. All right, Wildside is going to go up against Black Pearl. I got the official time for Black Pearl, 17.010, which means Wildside will have lane choice in your semifinal round. Moving on to our last head-to-head matchup in the semis will be John Gordon and Megalodon taking on Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Megalodon had the fastest time between the two with a 16.907. He will have lane choice.
Okay, the track out here is a little bit unpredictable. At first, in the blue lane, that final corner looked really slick. But then coming around the turn pods, you're seeing that some of our drivers are having a little bit of trouble seeing them. They're actually really small, and the drivers have limited visibility inside the cab of the truck. And so remember that Monster Jam Racing isn't just about being fast. It's also about precision, getting as close to that turn pod as possible without hitting it.
California, this is the semifinal round of JCB Racing. Our fastest 4 drivers have made it to this round, but only 2 can make it to the final round. I need to hear you, California, if you're ready for more JCB Racing.
We've got our two competitors ready to go head in our semifinal round. In the blue lane, we've got Cole Vennard, the Black Pearl, going up against, in the red lane, Zach Garner and Wildside. The winner will advance on to your JCB Racing final round. The engines have started. They're both looking at those staging lights at the far end of our race lanes, looking for all green lights. Black Pearl advances on. Cole Vennard, Black Pearl seems unstoppable right now. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Getting a pretty nice pass there out in the blue lane, which has been causing some other drivers problems, especially Zach Gardner Wildside having that lane choice pushes Cole Vennard, Black Pearl into the blue lane. Still got the win as we await that official time. Times are up. Take a look. A 16.748 for Black Pearl. This is our last head-to-head matchup here in your JCB semifinal round. In the blue lane, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. And in the red lane, we got John Gordon, Megalodon. So Megalodon has lane choice, pushes Vendetta out to the blue lane, which has been causing some of our drivers issues. We will see if Megalodon can capitalize on lane choice as Vendetta rolls to the line first, and we await the arrival of Megalodon. Winner will see Black Pearl in your JCB Racing final round. Mike Christensen, Vendetta is your winner. He made that last turn look so easy. Mike Christensen, Vendetta goes to your JCB Racing final round. We await his official time to see who will have lane choice here. But take a look at that replay. Incredible racing there from our drivers. Take a look. He has a 16.857. Black Pearl will have lane choice in your final round.
Anaheim! This is the final round of JCB Racing. Our fastest two drivers have made it to this round, but only one can win JCB Racing. Who's ready to meet your final contenders?
Racing out of the blue lane, he's a two-time Series Seasons champion from Murdo, South Dakota, Cole Vennard, Black Pearl. Racing out of the red lane, he's your 2023 Breakout Driver of the Year from Ogden, Utah. This is Mike Christensen, Vendetta. The winner of this race will collect their first 12 points of the night. As we see these two get lined up to go head to head, waiting for the green light. Let's go racing! Anaheim, your winner is the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl wins. JCB Racing collecting his first 12 points of the night. 16.606. He said he's hot, sometimes he's cold, but right now he is hotter than life right now. He is your JCB Racing winner. A fantastic race between him and Mike Christensen and Vendetta. He takes home the first 12 points here tonight. There he is. And let's throw it down.
A huge congratulations to you and the entire Black Pearl team. Last year in Anaheim, you were runner-up in the racing competition 2 times, but this year, you mastered a very tricky track. It was slippery around some corners. Those turn pods are really tricky. Talk to us about how you mastered it and you crossed that finish line first for your first racing win of 2026.
You know what? First of all, Anaheim, are you guys awake? Are you ready now? Here we are, baby! Woo! Listen. This is crazy out here. Some of the best. All I could think is just stay smooth, stay fast. I just tried to focus in that truck, keep my calm nerves down and everything, and just stay as fast and tight to the corners as I could.
We're going to go ahead and switch gears a little bit because coming up next, it is the skills competition, and this is technical in a different way. And the fans are also responsible for scoring this competition. So talk to us about how you're going to slow things down, you're going to wow these fans and get them to give you those 10s.
You know, I'm still learning too. I'm not the best at the skills, but you know, we've been working on things this last year and everything. So, you're going to see a lot of great skills challenges. I'm going to sit back and watch a few, maybe get some ideas for myself. And then we're going to come out here and start to pump you guys up for the next round here.
Folks, let's give it up for your JCB Racing winner, Cole Bernard, the Black Pearl.
We have the green light here for Sparkle Smash. Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash trying to get a feel for that Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Let's hear for Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. Everybody take out your cell phones, go to your browser, judgeszone.com. You can also scan this QR code. Let's lock in those scores. It is up to you, the fans, to determine the overall event champion. Your city code ANA, 20 seconds. Lock in those scores now.
Caleb Blood uses the Morgan backflip to create a popper attempt. Take a look at the replay there and balancing it for a brief stoppie. The super glue glued to the action replay. You've got 4 seconds left there at judgeszone.com. Time is ticking down. for our first competitor and for you fans here at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Your score for Sparkle Smash is... You gave her a 5.992. Moving on to our second driver up, it's Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. We got our buddy Bailey Circuit there cheering her teammate on, Corey Rummel, driving Ringling Bailey Circuit.
Let's hear for Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open. Head to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds to lock in those scores.
Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit, goes for the popper back into the moonwalk. You can take a look at the super glue glued to the replay. You can use that replay to get those scores locked in as well. You can see he bumps those back BKT tires off that lip of the ramp, gets into the popper. Kind of a brief pause there for a stoppie as well, and then back into a moonwalk. Scores are locked in. Your score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is... We got a new leader, 7.543, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Our third driver up, it's Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco.
What? Jamie Garner, everybody. El Toro Loco. Oh, boy. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com. He was blowing some steam there. 20 seconds.
Jamie Garner goes for the reverse popper and then just kind of gets stuck on that wheelie bar. Tries to use the momentum of the Monster Jam tires there to continue the forward momentum, and then gravity just takes a hold and he lands on the lid. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. It looked pretty cool though, a little tombstone action from El Toro Loco. Scores are locked. Let's see that score for El Toro Loco. You gave us a score 6.894.
Monster Jam fans, I am here with David in the stands here, and oh boy, we're about to have some fun. We're going to play some Monster Jam trivia. It's pretty simple. You having a good time so far?
Absolutely. It's great.
Great, great. You were here last year. Let's see if you can answer this question correctly. Who do we have? Okay, help them out if you think you know the answer. What type of fuel Do Monster Jam Truck use rocket fuel, racing menthol, propane, strawberry milkshake? Yummy. Huh?
Strawberry sounds good, but I'm going to go with B, racing fuel.
You scared me to death. I thought you were going to say strawberry. He's going with B, racing menthol, methanol. English was not my strong suit in school, I can tell you that. He got it right, and you know what? Because of that, I got some backstage passes for you to meet and greet all your favorite Monster Jam drivers. Oh, yeah, pretty cool. And if you guys want to meet your favorite Monster Jam drivers as well, Kay has more info.
Absolutely, Jabari. Take a look at the video board. Scan the QR code right now for the post-event meet and greet. You can meet all 12 drivers, get autographs and pictures from our drivers. Space is limited, though, so make sure you scan that QR code if you didn't get to meet them at the pit party or didn't get to meet your favorite Monster Jam driver there at the pit party. Or if you're just joining us, make sure you meet us at the post-event meet and greet. Our next driver up, it's Ryan Anderson, son of a digger.
Watch out for Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Wow, what did you think? JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds to lock in those scores.
Ryan Anderson and son of a digger throwing out a combination bicycle into, well, we'll look at it, that replay here. It was the bicycle into the popper, back into a bit of a stoppie there. Let's take a look. What an incredible move there. Transfers into the popper. Tried for the pogo bounce too, as he's getting his balance there. What an insane move there from Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Scores are locked. Your score to beat right now is Ringling Bailey Circuit 7.543. Let's see that score for son of a digger. .786. We got a new leader. Moving on, we got Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck.
Make some noise for Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Scoring is open. You can scan this QR code on the Monster Jam video board. 20 seconds, locking those scores.
The popper into the nose wheelie and moves it almost to the far end of the track there as we take a look at the replay, then brings it back there for a little bit of a moonwalk. Get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com as you have about 6 seconds left there on the clock. Scoring is now locked for Tech Deck Rec Deck. Your score for Tech Deck Rec Deck is a good score, 8.684. Currently puts him in second. Our next driver up, it's Cole Menard, Black Pearl. Remember, if there's one failed attempt, they have a second attempt here as he has to do the same exact move here unless it was a track condition or truck issue. So he's going to attempt the same attempt.
Make some noise for Cole Menard, Black Pearl. 20 seconds on the clock. Let's lock in those scores. Judgeszone.com.
Second attempt, a good one. The reverse popper back into the tombstone and then wheelies it up over the ramp for a solid attempt here for Cole Menard and Black Pearl. Will it be enough to take the lead? It'll be up to you fans here at Judgeszone.com as we take a look at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. Scoring is in. Your score for Black Pearl is a 7.911. Currently puts him in third. He is our seventh driver up. This is Mike Christensen, Vendetta.
Make some noise for Mike Christensen in Vendetta. 20 seconds on the clock. Lock in those scores now. Judgeszone.com.
Mike Christensen, Vendetta, throwing down some combinations there. Take a look. The popper gets the balance, goes back to the moonwalk, and then goes to the reverse popper, wheelies it for a little bit. Great move there for Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Really trying some new creative things here this 2026 season, and it's definitely paying off here for him. Scores are locked. Your score for Vendetta is 7.805. That puts him right now in 4th. Coming up next, we got John Gordon, Megalodon.
Make some noise for John Gordon, Megalodon. 20 seconds on the clock. Let's lock in those scores now. JudgesZone.com.
John Gordon, Megalodon goes for the popper and then tries for the moonwalk here in the replay up on the video board. Get those scores locked in at JudgesZone.com.
Keep in mind, our score to beat still is Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, 9.786.
Scores are locked. Your score for Megalodon coming up on the video board is 6.681. Up next, we got Zach Garner, Wild Side.
Make some noise for Zach Garner, Wild Side. Scoring is open, JudgesZone.com. You know what to do. 20 seconds, lock in those scores.
Zach Garner, Wild Side, uses the Morgan & Morgan backflip for the popper. Grabs his balance and then kind of holds it there for the stoppie right there, that brief pause. And then goes back into a little bit of a moonwalk. Get those scores locked in at JudgesZone.com. Super glued to the action replay. Scores are in. Score for Wild Side is 6.934. Good enough to put him currently in 6th. We got our next competitor up. It is Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. Steering wheel is out the window. Don't know if you just saw it. Driving without a steering wheel back into the the reverse popper into the wheelie.
Let's hear for Dalton Widener, shell shocked. JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds, locking those scores now.
Take a look at the replay. You're going to see that steering wheel come out right there, and then he drops it right about now. Goes back into the moonwalk, back into the reverse popper, and then does a power wheelie up the ski ramp. Great move there. Great attempt for Shell Shocked and Dalton Widener. Let's see what you thought about that move, though. Scores are in. Your score for Shell Shocked, a good score, 8.172, puts them currently in third. Let's go to the leaderboard really quickly. Let's remind you where our drivers stand right now, as we have two drivers left on deck, Zombie and Gravedigger. Son of a Digger, Ryan Anderson, still the score to beat, 9.786. The only one right now who scored in the nines. Right behind him, Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck, 8.684. Shell Shock, Black Pearl, Vendetta, and Ringling Bailey Circuit round out your top six. Our second to last driver up, it is Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger.
Tyler Menninga, everybody, Gravedigger. Scoring is open, 20 seconds, logging those scores now.
For Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger, we could call this the one tire skill challenge here. As you can see up on that replay, it is the popper back into the moonwalk and puts it on one tire, that front right, as he comes up that ramp, and there you have it, the balance on the tire back. And kind of a little bit of a bicycle there at the very end, too, for Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Second to last driver here for the skills challenge. Scores are locked. Your score for Gravedigger is... Waiting that score here as we continue on, looking at that replay. A great move there for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Scores are in. There it is, 8.218. Good enough. Currently for third. He is our final driver up. It is Barry Musauer, Zombie.
Hey, do you want to go over there to Casey? Okay. He's right behind you, Casey.
Keep it going!
Ow! Let's hear it for Barry Musauer, Zombie. 20 seconds on the clock, locking those scores now.
He is not a world record holder in donuts for no reason. Barry Sour Zombie was going so fast, I thought he was going to break the truck in half there at the final end. Get those scores locked in. He is our final driver. It will be between Zombie and Son of a Digger, and it will also come down to you, the fans, here at judgeszone.com. Score to beat, Son of a Digger, 9.786. Your score for Zombie is 8.668. Your winner is Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger.
Ryan, a huge congratulations to you and your crew chief, George Liren. When it comes to the combination that you did, that is arguably the most challenging combination in this competition. You landed it perfectly. Talk to us about how you took that big risk and reaped the awards with this win.
Man, I got George in my ear. He's new this year for me, and it's been awesome already. He's telling me, dude, you got to go for it. You got to risk it. You can do it. So he's breaking me of the mold that I've been in for a while. So I knew I had to try something crazy. That bicycle to moonwalk has been beating me up for probably a year and a half now. So thankfully, what better place to do it than right here in Anaheim, baby. But you know where I came from, everybody. You know I didn't come all the way from North Carolina just to come out here and do a trick. I come out here to get wild and Monster Jam freestyle. And we don't go nowhere else more than Anaheim, and that's for one reason. Because Anaheim is rowdy. Let's hear it. Who's ready for some more Monster Jam?
We reached the pinnacle of today's event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle.
We have 60 seconds on the clock. Might have some steering issues there. 37 seconds, 36 now. Clock is paused, and now the run is over.
Let's hear for Jamie Garner, everybody. El Toro Loco. 20 seconds on the clock. Time to head to judgeszone.com right now. Lock in those scores.
Jamie Gardner, El Toro Loco kicks things off here in our Monster Jam freestyle competition. Let's take a look at that replay. Keep in mind the replay is essentially a highlight package of all of our drivers' best moves throughout their freestyle run. It can help you get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked. Your score for El Toro Loco is 6.044. Caden, we're going to continue on with our next driver up, Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. We are under 60 seconds for Shell Shocked. Under 30, he lines up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Lands it for the people. 16 seconds left. What has he got left in the tank?
Let's hear it for Dalton Widener, Shell Shocked. Scoring is open. JudgesZone.com. Let's lock in those scores. 20 seconds.
Dalton Widener, the madman, out there on the track. What a freestyle run. Lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Gets some huge air. It is time to see that score. Your score for Shell Shocked is... Take a look. 8.631. We got a new leader. Let's take a look at that super glue. Glued to the action replay. Goes off of the ramp into a slap wheelie and then lines himself up perfectly for that Morgan & Morgan backflip. The rotation, the landing, and he lands it for the people. He is now your score to beat. There is Kennedy, his crew chief. 8.631, that is the score to beat as we continue on here in just a moment with more freestyle action. Our next driver up, it is Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. She looks to line up to the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Let's hear it for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Wow. Scoring is open, JudgesZone.com. Locking those scores, 20 seconds.
Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. She is known for some wild freestyles, and she definitely gave you a wild freestyle. Hitting that one ramp there in the middle part of the track. got her off wobble, but she was able to kind of balance herself back each time she hit that ramp. And then she goes for the Morgan and Morgan backflip and just rotates a little bit, gets caught on that ramp next to it, and tumbles over. There you see the replay there in slow motion. Just rotates to the right a little bit and then lands super hard there on the left. Get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. Score to beat, 8.631. Back on all fours, there she is. Show her some love, Kayla Blood. Sparkle smash. She's one tough lady, a 7.733. That is the score for one of the toughest women I know, Kayla Blood in Sparkle Smash.
Well, Team Zombie is over here watching all of the freestyle action. And Bari, we're going to talk about freestyle in just a second. But first, how awesome is it to be competing back here in beautiful Southern California?
Oh, man, there is nothing, and I mean nothing like Anaheim on a Saturday night. Let me hear you. Woo!
These fans are hyped up. Now, before freestyle even started, you said, Casey, I cannot wait to see someone hit that super sharp ramp face out there on the track. It looked like Dalton Widener in Shell Shocked was flying through the air.
Yeah, I never seen a turtle quite fly like that. That was pretty sweet. You know, I was trying to see how that ramp was going to throw people. He did it perfect. He actually did the other one perfect too. That was a great run by Dalton. You know, he's such a clean racer. You know, it's a beautiful truck he's got. And, you know, it's awesome to see him run it at the ragged edge like he does and still keep it in one piece. So, man, you guys here in Anaheim are in for such a treat here in freestyle tonight. We're just getting started.
That's right. We're going to turn things on over to your crew chief, Julian. Julian, I was watching the two of you dancing, getting hyped up for freestyle. It seems like you guys have something up your sleeve.
We do have something up our sleeve, but it's a secret, so I can't say too much on it.
Well, your secret is safe with me, and we're going to see what these guys can do out there on the track for freestyle here in just a little bit. But the freestyle action continues right now.
If you're ready for some more freestyle, I need you all to scream! Coming up next, we got Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Wreck Deck. Lands a Morgan and Morgan backflip. 38 seconds left of his run. Huge air with 18 seconds. The bobble, the tumble. Can he save it?
Let's hear it for Bryce Kenny. Tech Deck, Wreck Deck. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com. 20 seconds to lock in those scores.
What ending to the freestyle there for Bryce Kenny and Tech Deck, Wreck Deck. Gets the huge air. And then the tumble, the crash, the wildness. It starts, though, with that Morgan backflip. He lands it. Continues on his run there with a little less than 40 seconds on the clock. And then take a look at the air. Somebody give that man some Delta Sky Miles. Scores are locked. Your score to beat, Shell Shocked, 8.631. Your score for Tech Deck, Rec Deck is... Oh, interesting. 8.273. You guys put him in the second spot.
And what is happening, beautiful people? I'm here with Riley, and I have some really another cool prize to give you guys, okay? But we're going to play something first. The St. Jude Helmet Shuffle. You have to keep your eyes on the middle helmet. We're going to put a trophy in the middle, all right? So keep your eye on it, and let's help them out. Let's do it. Ready, Riley?
Yes.
Here we go. Hold on, almost there. Keep your eye. Well, here we go. All right. Let's see. Help them out if you think you know the answer.
Number 1.
Number 1, what do you think, sis?
I think number 3.
Number 1, number 3.
Zombie monster! Woo!
Well, Zombie Monster isn't quite up there, but close enough. Let's see which one. It's not under 3. Oh! You know what, Riley? I got something for you. 4 tickets to Monster Jam Sunday, February 1st. Here you go, baby. Everybody give Riley a round of applause. That was St. Jude Helmet Shuffle.
We're going to continue on right now with Zach Garner, Wild Side. We got 60 seconds on the clock for Wild Side. Comes around, it looks like, for the backflip.
Let's hear it for Zach Garner in a Wild Side. Scoring is open, 20 seconds. Let's lock at those scores now.
Get those scores locked in right now. Take a look. It must be Send It Saturday here for Zach Garner and Wild Side. Huge air throughout his run. Goes for that Morgan & Morgan backflip, though, and kind of does the same thing that Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash did, and just kind of moves towards that ramp there, and then lands hard on the left side. Right there once again. That's the super glue. Glued to the action replay. Scores are locked. Your score for Wild Side is 7.223.
He is currently leading the freestyle competition is your shell shock driver, Dalton Widener. Dalton, earlier in the season, last weekend, we were talking about how for Monster Jam Freestyle, you did not want to hold back. You want to come out here, you want to give it your all. That freestyle was exactly that.
I don't know. I think I had a little bit left in the tank there. I was a little nervous with the truck, trying to make sure that it was going to stay running, make sure it didn't cut off on, the point of no return or nothing like that. But, man, that gave me a whole lot of confidence. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to try to touch the stratosphere tomorrow with that turtle. I'm going to tell you, things landing good, running good. I'm going to beat it in the ground. But, man, it feels good to be in first place right now. This track is hard.
This track is hard, and I want to kind of get your perspective as someone that's behind the wheel, but also has been a lifelong fan of Monster Jam. What is it about freestyle? What creates a fantastic freestyle run?
Oh, man, I think it encompasses everything. You got to have momentum. You got to have a couple tricks. You got to have some big air. You got to have a backflip. You got to have it all. You got to put it all together to get that winning freestyle score. And, man, I don't know if I did it tonight or not. It felt like a really, really good run. I think I got lucky on that backflip ramp. It's kind of kicking everybody sideways. But, man, I'm having a good time here watching everybody else do freestyle. What about you, Anaheim? Y'all having fun or what?
These fans have been electric all night, and I know that Anaheim holds a special place in your heart because last year, this was the place that you took home your very first overall event championship in a stadium. It's got to be so sweet to be back here in Anaheim.
Oh, it's amazing. I love this place. It's, I used to watch it all the time on TV as a kid. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, so I never got to come out this far and come to a place like Anaheim. These baseball stadiums like this, they just have some kind of special magic to them, I guess. I love being out here. I love these fans. They're always so energetic, and they come out in droves. Man, this is awesome.
Well, we're going to see if he can hang on to the lead because Monster Jam Freestyle continues right now.
Monster Jam fans, don't forget to scan that QR code and donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Take a look at all the donations right now in front of your favorite Monster Jam drivers. We've got Black Pearl, El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Megalodon, Son of a Digger, Sparkle Smash, but Barry Musauer and Zombie currently is in the lead with the most donations to his name with 39%. Keep scanning that QR code and remember to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Well, Monster Jam fans, check out, I have Eric here, a huge Monster Jam fan for more than 30 years. He used to even watch Dennis Anderson race in Gravedigger back in the day. So, for this next Monster Jam truck driver, I'm going to let you introduce him.
What's up, Anaheim? You ready for some Gravedigger freestyle? Next up, Tyler Medica, Gravedigger!
Some huge air from Tyler. Will he save it? Keep it going.
Let's hear it for Tyler Menninga, Grave Digger. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com logging those scores. 20 seconds.
Just the unfortunate, awkward bounce there cuts his run short. Take a look at the big air from Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. Still seconds left on the clock, though, but what a freestyle there. Super glued to the action replay. Just that weird bounce. Wasn't able to save it. Tried to there at the very end. Get those scores locked in. All right. Let's take a look at the video board of your sixth driver, Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. The score is 7.770.
Monster Jam fans, I have some cool brothers here, some Monster Jam fans, and we're about to play something really cool. We're going to play rock, paper, scissors, but you got to play against a driver on the Monster Jam video board. You ready, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who we have on the Monster Jam video board, and get those hands ready. Corey Rumble, 3, 2, it's going to go really slow, okay? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, go. Okay, paper wraps rock. Some people say rock rips paper, but you know. Okay, another time, best out of 3. Here we go. And rock, paper, scissors, go. Oh, scissors again. Okay, that's a tie. Let's see if we can do this again. And 3, 2, 1, go. Rock, paper, scissors. What you got? Paper. Okay. If you can beat this next one, I got you. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, go. What is that? Is that another scissors? I can't see that far. Okay, I promise one more time. Let's get this thing, because I got some really cool tickets for them, all right? You ready? One more time. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you got it! I got something really cool for you, buddy. I got it. Hold on a second. I got 4 tickets to Supercross for you right here. Oh, I got you, buddy. Good job. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody, for playing rock, paper, scissors. Cut.
That was well worth it, Jabari. Congratulations to him. Supercross coming at you next week. Take a look right now at the Freestyle Competition leaderboard. Shell Shocked and Dalton Wider is the score to beat, 8.631. Bryce Kenny and Tech Deck Rec Deck currently sitting in second with that 8.273. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger sits in third. Sparkle Smash, Wildside, and El Toro Loco round out your top 6. Up next, we got Cole Vennard, the Black Pearl. We've got less than 60 seconds on the clock. Comes down to the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Oh!
Let's hear it for Cole Bernard, Black Pearl. Scoring is open. 20 seconds to lock in those scores. You can also scan that QR code, judgeszone.com.
He leaves 24 seconds left on the clock, and the Morgan and Morgan and backflip takes another one of our trucks here. Wasn't able to land it. I thought he was going to be able to save it there, just not enough power there to get him back on all fours. Scores are locked. Your score for Black Pearl is 7.352. Coming up next, we got John Gordon, Megalodon. Seconds left for John Gordon and Megalodon. Goes for the 8-pack, backflip ramp. Lands it. 14 seconds left.
Let's hear it for John Gordon, Megalodon. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com. 20 seconds, Anaheim. Locking those scores now.
John Gordon, Megalodon goes for the Morgan and Morgan 8-pack backflip ramp. Lands it, continues on a run. A great freestyle from John Gordon and Megalodon. Now it's up to you to decide his fate at judgeszone.com. Get those scores in, our 8th driver here. Scores are locked. Your score for Megalodon is 8.881. We got a new leader. Let's take a look at that super glue glued to the action replay. Some big air from the flying fish out there. John Gordon, Megalodon. And then goes for that Morgan and Morgan 8-pack backflip ramp. Loses the tail there in the end, but continues on his run. And that earns him the top spot so far right now in freestyle. 8.881 is the score to beat. Let's take a look at the freestyle leaderboard. John Gordon, Megalodon currently sitting at the top. Shell Shock now moves into second with that 8.631. Bryce Kenny, Tech Deck, Rec Deck. Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, and Cole Bernard and Black Pearl round out your top 6. On deck, we still have Zombie, Ringling Bailey, Circuit, Son of a Digger, and Vendetta left to freestyle. Coming up next, we got Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Forty seconds left on the clock for Vendetta. Less than 30 seconds. Lines up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Let's hear it for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Oh, scoring is open. JudgesZone.com, locking those scores now.
Take a look at the replay there in slow motion. Goes for the Morgan & Morgan backflip and just a little awkward bounce there. Not able to save it. But a great run, a consistent run there for Mike Christensen and Vendetta. Looks like he kind of twisted mid-air as well when you look at that replay. Get those scores locked in, JudgesZone.com. Scores are locked. Your score for Vendetta is 6.882.
She's representing the ladies. It is your Sparkle Smash driver, Kayla Blood. That's right. Let's hear it, ladies. Now, Kayla, one of the best parts about being here in Anaheim is that the energy is electric here in Angel Stadium. What's it like for you to be representing the ladies, but also inspiring the next generation of Monster Jam drivers?
It's absolutely amazing. You know what? You guys always turn out and turn up, and we absolutely love it. You guys motivate us and pump us up to come out here and throw some awesome runs out here for freestyle. Unfortunately, the backflip ramps are not looking too good tonight. You know what? Me and a few other drivers have definitely felt it. I didn't have the run that I wanted to, but you know what? We got another day tomorrow to come out here and try to get that win. But I'm enjoying watching all the drivers out here competing in freestyle. We'll see who can actually land that backflip.
I love getting the insight from the drivers because I think for some of our newer fans, they look at freestyle as such a big spectacle. Maybe you just go out there, you hit jumps, and you go really fast. But really, there's kind of a science behind how you map out your freestyle run. What is one of the more challenging aspects as a driver from Monster Jam Freestyle?
well, you know, you have to make that first 30 seconds or you don't get a score at all. So you definitely want to make that first 30 seconds. I don't want to say you plan out your run, but you need to know where you're going for the first 30 seconds. And I always tell my crew chief, let me know when it's 30 seconds, and then we're going for it after that. So, yeah, you know, it's freestyle. So you don't want to plan it. You want things that come organically and just be in the moment and react. So it's 2 minutes of a rush.
Fantastic insight, folks. That is Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. In just a few moments, we're going to get back to the freestyle action.
Monster Jam fans, we want to thank you so much for donating St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We are going to crown our St. Jude Ambassador of the Night, and it goes to Tyler Menega and Gravedigger with 29% of your donations going on behalf of him. Up next, we've got Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Under 60 seconds for Son of a Digger. We are under 30 as he lines up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Hard bounce, lands it. 15 seconds left. Big air. Can he save it?
Ryan Anderson, everybody, son of a digger. Scoring is open. Judgeszone.com. You guys got 20 seconds to lock in those scores.
He lands the Morgan & Morgan backflip, uses that ramp kind of to control himself there, goes back, continues on his run with 17 seconds left, and then take a look at the big air, the wild finish. Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Get those scores locked in. Judgeszone.com. The score to beat is Megalodon, 8.881. Your score for son of a digger is 9.047. We got a new leader.
Monster Jam fans, you guys still having a good time? Let me hear you say, oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here with Missy right now. She has a young one here. They're here visiting Monster Jam. So Mom is actually going to help out because we got a head-to-head showdown. You guys got to name as many colors as you can. I know it's pretty easy, but it's for the kiddo, right? What's your kid's name?
Carson.
Arson. It's for Arson. So let's see who we have first on the Monster Jam video board.
Red, orange, yellow, blue, brown, purple, pink.
Thank you.
Magenta. Brown, tan. Cream.
10. Bari Musauer Zombie got 10. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Missy, let's put the timer up. And whenever you begin, the timer will start. And go.
Teal, green, blue, yellow, red, orange, pink. Yellow, red. I think I said that already.
You said that twice.
Magenta, black, white, purple, violet, teal. I said that.
I think she got it. Isn't black the opposite of color? It doesn't matter. Let's give her a round of applause. Missy here, she won anyway. A nice ring-bling bat here for your kiddo. Everybody give her a round of applause. And who's ready for more Monster Jam?
Let's take a look at our freestyle competition leaderboard. Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, now your new leader with the only score in the nines, 9.047. John Gordon, Megalodon in second. Shell Shocked, Tech Deck, Wreck Deck, Grave Digger, and Sparkle Smash round out top 6. It is now time for Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. For Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. The cartwheel to save again. 75 seconds left on the clock. What else can he come up with? We are now under 60 seconds.
Let's hear it for Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open, 20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores now.
2 massive saves, big air. He sends it, he saves it. Unfortunately, the third time is not the charm though, but what a freestyle for Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Take a look at this highlight package here up on the video board, brought to you by the Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Your time is ticking down here at judgeszone.com. The score to beat, Son of a Digger, 9.047. Your score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is... Whoa! 8.154. I know you guys are not okay with that. Keep in mind, he didn't fulfill the clock, but a big score from you, the fans. I also agree with you. Give him a round of applause, Corey Rummel, Ringling Bailey Circuit. It is time to get those zombie arms moving for Barry Musauer. Zombie. We've got 40 seconds on the clock for Zombie as he moves over to the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Barry Musauer, everybody. Zombie. Scoring is open, 20 seconds. What did you think last time? Locking those scores now.
All right, this freestyle will be between Barry Musauer and Zombie and Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Take a look at the super glue glued to the action replay. Our final driver here of freestyle goes for the Morgan & Morgan backflip. A few more seconds left here for you fans. Remember, the score to beat, 9.047. That is for Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. Scores are locked. Your score for Zombie is 7.779, which means your freestyle winner is Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. Anaheim, not only is he your freestyle winner, but he is also your BKT overall event champion.
The Son of a Digger team is back on top with your first overall event championship victory of the 2026 season. Ryan, I know how proud you are to take this win home for the Digger fans, but also to be claiming your first victory as a team with George.
Absolutely, man. George is in my ear and he is hyping me up. He is a very silent type, but whatever gets under his skin when I get ready to run hypes me up, man. We went out there, went crazy. He was in my ear, faster, bigger, go crazier. But 15th anniversary of Son of a Digger, man. 100% Son of a Digger is for you guys, man. You guys created Gravedigger. You created Son of a Digger. We do it for you. The trophies are great. The points are awesome. But nothing makes me happier than making sure each and every one of you are out of your seat going crazy for what I just did, man. But, dude, Anaheim, I gotta take the mic here. I gotta ask you guys, man. Nowhere in the world do we come more than we come here, right, at Anaheim. All right? And we don't come here for no reason. We don't come here because you don't show up in huge numbers. Look at this place. We don't come here because you're quiet. So one last time for tonight. We got many more to come, but I want one more tonight. Let me hear it. Who had a good time at Monster Jam tonight?
Congratulations to Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, freestyle winner and our BKT overall event champion.
I know, close. You almost got Mike Christensen.
I almost did.
He's so close, though.
Almost did. Oh, well, you know what? You win some, you lose some, right? What a night of Monster Jam action. Jabari, I know you were hanging out with all the fans. They were just insane here. They're always insane here. I love it.
Very, very loud. Anaheim, if you had a good time, make some noise! See there?
Still loud. Still loud. Well, you know, fans, it has been an exciting night of Monster Jam action. We will be back here tomorrow, Jabari, round 4, as we continue on our series season's points chase for that automatic bid to Monster Jam World Finals happening this July 4th weekend. Let's take actually a look at the video board where we stand in our series season's points chase. It is a tie right now. Bari Musauer, Zombie, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger are tied for first. Only 1 point behind them is Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger. What a race this is for our series season's points chase on Stadium Championship Series West. But it continues on tomorrow, Jabari.
Absolutely. We're going to be back ready to rock and roll, K and
Absolutely. Well, on behalf of KCG and you, Jabari, I am Kay Young. We hope you had fun, and we'll hope to see you tomorrow at our next Monster Jam.